I've had my Spotlight search give up on me. The WhatsApp interface is all over the place. Instagram has been quite buggy. And I've even had the camera freeze up on me.
The iPhone 17 Pro Max is sitting at number 21 on the global power rankings right now. Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra, the one tech blogs called the most powerful phone ever made, is number 12. The 5 phones that actually top the list are from companies your neighbor has probably never heard of. And that is exactly why they are so good. Why this list exists. While Apple and Samsung spent 2025 and 2026 focused on incremental improvements and ecosystem integration, a handful of manufacturers pushed pure performance to limits that seemed impossible just a few years ago. The best phone on this list scores over 3.9 million on AnTuTu benchmarks. The iPhone 17 Pro Max barely crosses 2.4 million. That is not a small gap. That is a completely different category. Number 5. Oppo Find X9 Pro. The number 5 phone on this list scores 3.37 million on AnTuTu, and that number is not even the most interesting thing about it. The most interesting thing is the battery. The Oppo Find X9 Pro carries a 7,500 mAh battery. Most flagship phones struggle to last a full day. This one runs for 3 days straight under normal use. The MediaTek Dimensity 9500 chip handles everything easily, paired with 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage. The camera system is Hasselblad, tuned with a 200-megapixel periscope telephoto lens. The 6.78-inch display reaches 3,600 nits peak brightness, making it clearly visible even in direct sunlight. Number 4. Vivo X300 Pro.
There are a lot of nice camera phones coming out these days, so does the Vivo X300 Pro have what it takes to compete? And we'll go for GSM Arena and let's find out in our full review.
At number 4, the Vivo X300 Pro pushes 3.41 million on AnTuTu. This is where serious camera technology meets serious performance. Vivo partnered with Zeiss to deliver 8K video with 10-bit log and Dolby Vision HDR. The triple camera setup includes a 200-megapixel periscope lens and a 50-megapixel main sensor with gimbal-level stabilization. The MediaTek Dimensity 9500 chipset is paired with 16 GB of RAM and fast storage. The 6510 mAh battery supports 90-watt charging and 40-watt wireless charging. The 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED display reaches 4,500 nits peak brightness. Number 3. OnePlus 15.
Could this be the high-end phone that you need to get? And we'll go for GSM Arena and let's find out in our OnePlus 15 review.
The OnePlus 15 hits 3.58 million on AnTuTu and takes 3rd place. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, built on a 3nm process, is paired with 16 GB of RAM. Everything feels instant. Apps open immediately. Gaming stays smooth. The 7,300 mAh battery supports 120-watt charging, going from 0 to full in about 40 minutes. It also supports bypass charging for gaming. The 6.78-inch display runs at 165 Hz with HDR10+ and Dolby Vision. Number 2. iQOO15. The iQOO15 scores 3.77 million on AnTuTu with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 tuned for sustained performance. The 6.85-inch Samsung 2K AMOLED display reaches 6,000 nits peak brightness with a 144 Hz refresh rate. The 7,000 mAh battery supports 100-watt charging, 40-watt wireless charging, and reverse charging. A dedicated Q3 chip assists with AWINE tasks and gaming. With up to 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of storage, this phone is built for long-term performance and heavy usage. Number 1. Red Magic 11 Pro.
That's not only the same price as last time, but it's almost half the price of the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and there are so many upgrades this year, it's insane.
The Red Magic 11 Pro reaches 3.93 million on Antutu. This is not just powerful, it is in a category of its own. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 is paired with up to 24 GB of RAM, but the real difference is the cooling system. This phone has an actual cooling fan running at 24,000 RPM, combined with liquid metal and a large vapor chamber. That means sustained performance without slowing down. The 7,500 mAh battery supports long gaming sessions. The 144 Hz AMOLED display creates a full immersive experience. It even keeps the 3.5mm headphone jack for low-latency audio and includes shoulder triggers for gaming. The camera system is basic compared to others. But that is not the focus. This is built for maximum performance. 5 phones. None from Apple, none from Samsung, all of them faster, more powerful, and built with a different priority. A 3-day battery, 8K video, a 40-minute full charge, a 6,000 nit display, and a phone with a built-in cooling fan. The iPhone 17 Pro Max costs more and benchmarks lower than every phone on this list. Which one would you switch to? Drop a comment below and check the end screen for more tech breakdowns.